Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8, the 4th day of March 2025. I am my first headlines. Absolute faculty to relocate to Utulomi campus by June 2025. Governor Abn Tv approves employment of 1,000 teachers in understates. Governor Makinde set to unveil successor January 2026. We take commercials and the rapid details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. Honorable Amobi Oga, the member representing Isukwata Umunoji Federal Constituency, has raised an alarm over the activities of fraudsters who are impersonating him on Facebook and other social media platforms to perpetrate recruitment scams. In a statement issued on Tuesday, the federal lawmaker categorically disassociated himself from any ongoing recruitment exercise, warning the public against falling victim of these scammers. He stated that the fraudsters were deceitfully using his name to solicit money and personal details from unsuspecting individuals with the false promise of securing them jobs. The Abia State University ABSU Law Faculty will officially relocate from Umuahia back to its main campus in Uturu by June 2025, following the conclusion of the first semester Abn Tv reports. This decision was finalized during this week's Executive Council meeting presided over by Governor Alex Oti. The move is part of the administration's broader efforts to enhance higher education in Abia State. The delay in relocation was attributed to necessary logistical, procedural, and accreditation requirements mandated by relevant professional bodies, as well as considerations for students with pending examinations. The Ijaw National Congress (INC) has denounced the Supreme Court's decision regarding Rivers State, warning that it could cause widespread instability in the oil-bearing Niger Delta region as tensions over the political crisis in the state continue to rise. The INC president, Professor Benjamin Okaba, in a statement made available to Vanguard in Port Harcourt on Monday, declared that the judgment failed to acknowledge the historical and political crisis. The INC president, Professor Benjamin Okaba, in a statement made available to Vanguard in Port Harcourt on Monday, declared that the judgment failed to acknowledge the historical and political sacrifices made by the Ijaw people in Rivers State's governance, adding that any attempt to undermine Governor Similai Fubara would have their consequences for national peace and economic stability. Rivers State Governor Similai Fubara has assured his supporters that victory is inevitable despite the ongoing political turmoil in the state. Speaking on Monday during the commissioning of the Government House staff quarters at Forces Avenue opposite the Government House in Port Harcourt, Governor Fubara emphasized that the struggle in Rivers State is not just about politics but about standing for truth and justice. Mr. Lucky Ayedatiwa, the governor of Ondo State, has given his approval for the state to hire 1,000 secondary school teachers. The governor is also putting the finishing touches on the employment of 1,000 teachers for primary schools in the state, according to a statement issued by his chief press secretary, Mr. Ebenezer Adenian. On Monday, the governor's approval came after the completion of the recruitment process by the Teaching Service Commission. Seyi Makinde, the governor of Oyo State, has stated that he will name his preferred successor in January 2026. Makinde made this known on Monday during the 11th Omituton Ramadan lecture held at the Government House Arcade in Ibadan. The lecture, titled Benefits of Being a Good Neighbor: An Islamic Perspective, was delivered by Yunus Teliat, the Grand Chief Imam of Ogbomoland. Jigawa State Governor Umar Namadi has authorized a reduction in working hours for civil servants during the 2025 Ramadan fasting period. The announcement was made in a statement issued on Tuesday by the Public Relations Officer of the State Head of Civil Service, Muhammad Dagaseri, in Dusu, the state's capital. Nigeria's telecommunications sector has experienced a strong recovery, with the number of active subscribers rising to 169.3 million in January 2025 compared to 164.9 million in December 2024. The Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) made this known in industry statistics on its website. The telecoms regulator said that this robust recovery followed a period of decline, which saw subscriptions plummet to 154,904,827 in September 2024. The Lagos State government has reaffirmed its ban on physical punishment in public schools, citing counseling as a more successful form of discipline. The state's commissioner for basic and secondary education, Jamil Ali Balogun, reaffirmed the stance during an interview with the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, on Monday. He stressed that flogging students for indiscipline and other misbehaviors remains strictly prohibited to prevent injuries, fainting, or even fatal incidents. The federal government's indebtedness to NNPCL as exchange rate differential subsidy for the importation of petrol rose to 7.74 trillion naira as of September 2024, when the deregulation of the downstream oil sector was fully implemented. This amount covers the cost of maintaining a specific price range in the retail market, despite acquiring the product at a higher rate between June 2023 and September 2024. On foreign scene, Oleksandr, a Ukrainian soldier, dreams of becoming a father to both a daughter and a son. However, with the ongoing conflict against Russian invaders, he has postponed starting a family. Instead, he said he will freeze his palm, hedge against the daily risk he confronts on the front line, where he has been since the start of Russia's full-scale offensive in 2022. While in sports, as Arne Slot gets his Premier League title favourites ready for a thrilling Champions League matchup against League One leaders Paris Saint-Germain, he says Liverpool have nothing to fear at the Parc des Princes. Slot's side take the next step in their bid for a first Champions League crown since 2019, when they faced PSG in the last 16th first leg on Wednesday. Sports news brings us to the end of the news at 8. Before we go, recap of our major headlines. ABSU Law faculty to relocate to Uturu Main campus by June 2025. Governor Ayedatiwa approves employment of 1,000 teachers in Ondo State. Governor Makinde set to unveil successor January 2026. For these and many more, log on to our website at www.abntv.com.ng. You can also download our app from Google Play Store. Download ABN Radio/television. You can as well follow us on all our social media platforms displayed on your screen. I am Chinye Omahe. You have been at my address. Stay safe.